football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cardinals will put total leather to crank us up. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Clemson's offense will get the first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week.
Turning it on! Still on his feet. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. Fielded in the end zone, it's Reddick. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. But it's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This is not an ideal start for this offense. Your defense already gave up points on the first drive. This is your first opportunity, and you're not doing the most important thing, protecting your quarterback. Already 2 sacks on the day.
And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Finds his man down the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Free up the gut. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Lost one deep down the right side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. The Cardinals will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the gun, the running back has it. Fights off a defender. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Miami is just wearing one right now. That defense looks like me when I go to South Beach. Out of shape and badly burned. Hey, who's writing this stuff? They're trailing by 14 to Pittsburgh.
Pressure coming.
It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the move. Makes a man miss. Oh, he's still got more. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. He'll throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Quick strike complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spin it to those guys, let them go make plays.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Off the RPO, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Snagged out of the air.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Finds his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick release on the RPO. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Clemson! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. 0. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Bringing the heat. The throw. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Picks up 9. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll send the back in motion. They go to the ground. Oh, my, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
He's taken down.
Now on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be third and long. They'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Jukes his way for more. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Right down the boulevard.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Sets up the screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Second down coming up.
The give to the back. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets open down the middle. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They boot it away on fourth down. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And the returner will be dragged down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. The RPO, it's complete. Made a defender miss. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Touchdown, Tiger! Fit it in the window for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. taking another look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today. They're up by 4 over Washington State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
Second down coming up.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Working that left side now. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Peyton. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
The Tigers will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
They'll use the jet sweep to try to convert here. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They kick it away on fourth down. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rush is on him. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Clemson set up with another first down. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
For the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Just drives in between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A little screen to the running back. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. 4th down coming up. Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Going right to work up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Fritz. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Nestled just inside that right upright.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's Clemens. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll look to pin him deep.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this defense has played so well. In this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Took a shot as he threw. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boyd. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down.
Number 17.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And there is a little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle. And the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double teamed, right? Because he's right there and you got the guards next to him. But the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the line, gets to the quarterback, and gets the sack.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. They're trailing by 11 to Pittsburgh. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
There he goes! And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Caught in the backfield. It's Peyton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Thrust that arm out. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Finds a little space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They're working that left side. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Stands in and takes the hit. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Grabbed in the middle, it's Peyton. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Coffee. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. He's got him. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.